Hello everyone, it's me again. My name is Phạm Trường and I'm a student from the English language major of the Faculty of Foreign Language. Okay, no more beating around the bush. This time we're visiting the south central of Vietnam and the Central Highlands. Let's move. Move! First, we stop for lunch in the seaside restaurant on Cana Beach. How's the view? Refreshing, isn't it? We arrived at the hotel in the afternoon though, but let's get ready for the team building activities. We have got some time for the beach too. It's fun. Leaving Nha Trang to the next destination. But before leaving Nha Trang, there's somewhere we need to visit first. Nha Trang Hội Quán. Yeah, I know I can call it the Nha Trang Club, but it sounds kind of weird, you know? Like, it's not kind of traditional at all. In here, they display a structure of a house that called Rừng House. If you look closely, you don't see any nails in this structure. These buildings are more than a century old, dates back from the 18th century. Before construction, the materials are made precisely to fit into each other. Despite there are no nails involved, they still being steady and solid throughout times. This is the map drawn by the French during the colonization. It is the proof of Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa from the dynasty times. And of course, this is just the photo of the map. The real one was kept in the museum, but proof is still proof. And just right behind this place is Hòn Chồng Beach. Just like its name suggests, Hòn Chồng Beach is just basically rocks overlapping on each other. There are many tales explaining the origin of this beach, such as there used to be a giant who was fishing this beach and he slipped and grabbed on the stones, which explains the palm prints on the rocks. Another tale is also about a giant who usually picked on the fairies, but when he caught, he was embarrassed. Then he fall into the sea, but he hang onto the rock, which also explains the palms on it. It explains why the local mountain is also named Núi Tiên, or as known as the Fairy Mountain. Next, we went to El Gió Beach. The name El Gió is inspired by its geography. The place is bordered with mountain ranges, forming an arc. Favored by nature, and it always nice breeze all year round, less impacted by the weather.
What the dog doing?
I also visited the night market in Quang during the stay too. They got pretty good food, I think. are going to Da Nang. During the way to the Marble Mountain, we visit a traditional village marble stone sculpting facility and do the business to get ready for the Marble Mountain. Finally arrived on Muhanshan Mountain. Despite the name saying Muhanshan is 5 mountains, however, it actually has 6 mountains. Due to the fire elements, mountain have been both yin and yang mountain, which is the cause. Compared to my experience in Baden Mountain, walking is just a little bit easier, but the stairs are much bigger and rougher. Nonu Pagoda is on Thủy Mountain and is the oldest pagoda out of 3 Linh pagodas, which dates back all the way to the 19th century. Going in deeper, there's also pagodas in the 50 meters long cave, which is a stalactite cave.
Trơn rất là trơn nha các em. Đi phải dòm xuống đó là đây là cái kiến tạo của cây hốc đá vôi.
Also here used to be a base for Vietnamese force against the Americans. It's quite slippery here, so be careful. Out of the mountains, time to see Da Nang city at night.
Let's go hunting for us.
In the morning, we have a tour at the Royal Lotus Hotel, listening about hotel room types and facilities such as pool, bar, gym, and so on. The next destination is going to be one of my favorites. In fact, I have been looking forward to it for a while. What an ancient town, certified by UNESCO as World Cultural Heritage, a place that is absolutely must go when visiting it. First destination is an ancient house on Trần Phú Street, formerly known as Khai Quan, refer to the umbrellas used by kings and officers, and this road was often used by them. The architectural structure of the house is to have many compartments instead of many floors. There's always skylights for the house for ventilation, especially during the summer days. Like the one I have mentioned in Nha Trang before, nails were not involved in the process. Instead, the pillars will be built first, and materials will be assembled into a house. Hội quán Quảng Đông is an assembly hall built by the Chinese in the 18th century by a Chinese merchant. a place where Chinese together help each other, also for religious purpose. It is also one of the places where Vietnamese and Chinese culture both influence each other.
Mình vào cái mùa hình như là vào tầm nào mà mình bán bánh nhiều nhất rồi, cái tầm nào mà khách người ta hay đến mua này nhiều nhất?
14 rằm. Bây giờ chuẩn bị sắp tới đây 12 giờ. Bây giờ 14 rằm thì là nhưng mà phải là có xong rồi. Rồi bây giờ từ sớm bây giờ đẹp để là phải mua nhiều lắm.
Dạ vâng ạ.
Friends.
Oh, how long have you been here?
2 weeks ago, I was in Hanoi and going to the south center and after to the south.
So what's your first impression about it?
It's very beautiful. During the night, it's so beautiful and so busy. A lot of people.
So, on your travel in that city, do you think there is any similarities?
No, not really. It's very different, people different, the food different, culture different, all is different and friends.
So the final question, like, do you have any recommendations
Just go chill on the river during the night and enjoy the lights. Very good.
Thank you for your input.
Thank you.
I spent some time visiting the April 1st Square in Tuy Hòa. Well, let's visit it at 10 p.m. is not a good idea. Before going to Đà Lạt, we visit Nha Trang Oceanography Institute. Built during the French colonizations in 1922, it was taken over by Saigon government in 1969. Oceanography Institute is the largest archive and research facility of marine life in Southeast Asia. Many marine species are archived and some of them are being conserved here, from fish, plants, to even micro-scale species. And here displays samples of marine species of Vietnam in Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa. Also here displays 5 turtle species of Vietnam. On second floor is the archive for planktons in Vietnam Sea, though small, yet large contribution to marine life. Third floor is a display of more than 20,000 samples kept for many years. Each of the tourists notes time collected and destination on it. Let's continue our trip to Đà Lạt. I rented a bike for the night venturing and it was fascinating enough. Riding around Hồ Xuân Hương is worth an experience, and stay warm. It's 16 Celsius at night outside. Our first destination in this morning is Baodai King's Palace. The palace was built with neo-classical European style, with 2 floors and 13 rooms with different functions. This is the meeting room where Baodai and President Modi's meeting was occurred. King Baodai's real name is Nguyễn Phúc Bính Thụy, born in 1913 and was the 13th king of the Nguyễn dynasty, also the last king of Vietnamese feudal system. He has 8 wives and 13 children, but only Queen Nam Phương is recognized as his official wife, and this is where her room is situated. Over here is a helipad used for emergency escape when bombing occurs. Next is Đà Lạt railway station. Built by the French in 1932, the station has very distinct appearance, resembles Lang Biang Mountain or Tây Nguyên Rong House. The service currently only 7 kilometers left from Đà Lạt to Trại Mát and Linh Phước Pagoda. Meanwhile, the station interior is used for shops and souvenirs. Next destination, Domaine de Mary Church, or as known as Mayan Church. Domaine de Mary Church has an antique French architectural style. It is a complex of a church and 2 rows of monasteries behind. It is the residence of nuns and many orphans are adopted here. The tale of the Lang Biang Mountain is from a long time ago. There is a village chief named Lang who fell in love with a girl named Biang. However, due to being in different tribes, they were not allowed to get married, so they committed suicide to protest against such strict rules. Biang's father later had united the Lak, Chi, straight together into one people, and it is a Kahal. The couple's graves gradually became 2 mountains, and the locals named them Lang Biang. After climbing Lang Biang Mountains, we had exciting cultural exchange with the locals. Love the dance. Our last destination of this trip is Trúc Lâm Monastery. Built in 1994, this is the largest Zen Buddhist monastery situated on the Phoenix Mountain, and also one of the 3 largest monasteries in Vietnam, surrounded by gardens and pine tree forest. The atmosphere here in Tuần Lâm Lake and the garden can help you do meditation or just simply relax, curing your soul. That concludes my trip to the South Central and Central of Vietnam. I would like to thank the Faculty of Language for making this trip possible. To me, this is a nice experience to have, learning new things, meeting new people, and most of all, personal growth. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Maybe.